that. So first we'll go to AutoCAD screen and switch off grid mode and switch on the ortho mode, and first we'll type limits. So here 0, 0 is the lower left corner, specify upper right corner 297, 210. Then zoom all, Z enter, A enter. Now we'll go for a line command, draw a line, specify first point, select arbitrary point and drag it in the horizontal direction and click on the first button of the mouse at any distance, and similarly draw in the upper, drag it in the top side and click on the first button of the mouse and go to offset, take 297, enter, select this vertical line and offset to the left side, then go to again offset, take the distance as 210. So you select this line and offset to the top side, then go to zoom extend and then zoom 0.7x 70% of this, and then go to fillet, select this line and this line, horizontal and vertical line. Similarly vertical line and horizontal line, and this vertical line and this horizontal line. Now we'll go for the D text. So put the caps lock off and select the orbit start point at the top left corner of the sheet, and then type 4 and then specify rotation angle as 0, and now we're going to type the 17th problem. So here a point capital G is 25 mm below HP and is situated in the third quadrant. Its shortest distance from the intersection of xy and x1y1 is 45 mm. Draw its projections 45 mm. Draw its projection and find its distance. Distance from vertical plane. So to do that, now we'll go for a layer command. Go to layer, click on new layer and put the caps lock on, type XY and go to line weight and make that XY line to be 0.13. So layer, you make changes here, and then go to layer, click on 0 layer and make that as 0.05. So you are working on the current layer as 0. So you can see here it is tick mark, and that is also you can see here, and switch off the layer command. And now we'll go for a line command and draw a horizontal line first, and similarly you draw a vertical line here. Then go to offset and you mark the planes first. So you take HP here, then the vertical plane here VP, and then LPP here. Then go to zoom window and then go to switch off the ortho mode, go to move and click it here, and then VP here and then LPP here. Now we go for zoom previous, and now you select any distance and draw a line at any distance from here. Then go to ortho mode, switch on this because the distance with respect to the profile plane is not known, and then go to offset, take the distance as 25, specify offset distance as 25, and then go to fillet between these two. Then go to circle command, draw the intersection of this and take the radius as 45, and then break always in the counterclockwise direction. So you just select 3 point, so this is in the counterclockwise direction. So then go to erase and delete this and go to trim. So trim this line till here, then go to line, take an intersection of this at the rate of 100 less than 135 degree. So you're going to get this from line, take the intersection of this and draw a vertical line, and from here line INT of this and perpendicular to this. Then go to fillet between these two, you fillet it and between these two you fillet this, and then go to trim, break this line till here, and break this line till here, break this line till here, and break this line till here, and break this line till here. And then go to zoom window, and then go to donut, specified inside diameter is 0, outside diameter is 3, center point of donut is this intersection, take intersection of these two and take the intersection of these two, and then go to DDIM, then go to modify. Now you are in primary units, so make this as 0, and then go to text, align with the dimension line, text height you take it as 4, and then centered it should be above, then offset from the dimension line 3, then come down to lines and arrows, arrow size is 4, and then go to lines and offset from the origin you make it 3, and then say OK and close it. Now we will go for detext and put the caps lock on, and you mark this as X, you mark this as Y, and you mark this as X1, and you mark this as Y1, and then put up the caps lock off and mark G, and this will be G and G dash, and this will be G double dash, then enter it, then go to move, switch off the ortho mode, move it appropriately, then X1, and similarly Y, and this X1 Y1, this G dash, this G double dash, then go to horizontal, take center of this and take intersection of this, then go to text, make it 0, give the space bar, and here place it wherever you want, then go to move this bit outside. Similarly dim vertical, take center of this, take intersection of this, and here go to text and make it 0, space bar, and enter dimension line location, place it wherever you want, then go to dim vertical, take center of this and take intersection point of this, and here this distance is 25. Here you go to detext, and here you type any distance, and then go to detext, here height is 4, rotation angle is 90, type L equals question mark, and then go to move this and place it here. Now we need to go to detext, then we want so now we need to check what is the distance between these two. Distance nearest of this to perpendicular to this, which will be 37.4166, so that becomes 37.42. so detext, so now we need to say 0 and say answer, which is L equals 37.42 mm. So this is the answer. Now we will go for dim angle, select between these two, and this angle will be 45 degree. So go to dim radius, select this and mark this as radius 45, then zoom previous and go to leader, go to nearest, select this line and put the ortho mode on. You drag this annotation option none. Then once you do that, go to leader, again you go to nearest, you click on this annotation option none, then again leader, select this nearest point on this and drag it, annotation option none. So go to zoom window, then go to explode, select this and select these objects and just press enter key, then go to erase, erase this and erase this. Now once you do that, now all these things have been completed. Then go to select XY and X1 Y1, go to change. So go to layer, make this as the XY layer so that the line width will be 0.12. So this is how you will be able to create this drawing, and then go to save and click on the appropriate drive, come down to E drive and save this as E17 and save.